When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets.
All right, rock and roll Waupaca. Here we go. Zaleski Sports is in town. They let us out of the prison earlier today. Jason Zaleski and Dan Ross here, along with a cast of others. We'll hear from all of them. We'll actually probably give everybody a headset today at some point, if you want to. Why not, right? Here to bring you Waupaca Comets football today and for always and ever. That's the plan, Dan.
Yeah, great to be here. I've never been at this stadium before. I might have officiated here once. It looks familiar.
Okay.
Right? Comet Field. On the way over, I mentioned that hopefully this is the closest I'll ever get to a Comet. Because if we're closer to a Comet than this, we're in real big trouble.
You melt, to my understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. One of the first things we're going to need is a little bit of history. Those of you watching online, thank you all for watching. Now is the best time to tell your friends, neighbors, and strangers that Zaleski Sports is in town. We're bringing you Waupaca Comets football. And what we need you to do after you tell your friends to come and watch is tell us how it became to be the Comets. Got to know that. And, I could have done some research. I probably could have found out, but I'm not that guy. Instead, I'll take a shortcut and just have somebody tell me.
Hit us up on Twitter.
That's a good idea.
I bet you somebody out there knows why it's the Waupaca Comets.
There's no doubt about it. And Twitter at Zaleski Sports. What you can do right from YouTube, one of the reasons we use YouTube, it's so slick and easy to use, just hit the share button. And then you can copy that link and you can text it. You can email it. You can message it. You can snap face it. You just do all the things that way. Bill Belichick, snap face.
And feel free to talk to us live.
Yep. That's right, live. We do talk to everybody. So hit us up in the chat box down below as we see the Luxemburg-Casco Spartans being introduced on the field right now. We'll turn the camera that way for those of you watching from the eastern side of the state. Get a chance to see the Spartans here in action. To my understanding, this is a level 2 rematch from last year. Spartans had their way with the Comets that day, but the Comets looking for a little bit of payback.
49-7 win for Luxemburg-Casco, the Spartans.
Snuck right by them, they did, at 49-7, but today's a whole new day.
Yeah, early in the season. Yeah, early in the season, very, very optimistic. Every team comes into the season thinking that this could be the one. This could be it. Both teams lost a lot of seniors last year, especially on the Waupaca side. That doesn't mean that we don't have kids coming back this year. For example, number 74, Karsten Geil, all-conference lineman, one of the top linemen in the state of Wisconsin this year.
Yeah, Parker Seymour, Austin Adamczyk, also highlighted here on our program. Kretschmer. Kretschmer, a senior here in this Waupaca Comets team this year as the Lux-Casco Spartans head back to the sideline after they were introduced. They hail out of the Northeastern Conference, do the Spartans. They were 11-1 last year, and preseason honorable mention.
That's right.
By the people who vote in those kind of things.
Which is with sports.
Yeah, I know one guy for sure that votes in it. Yeah. All right, and for Waupaca out of the Bay Conference, by the way, Lux-Casco, coached by Neil Searing. Waupaca and the Comets are being introduced on the field right now in front of us. They do hail out of the Bay Conference, coached by Bennett Hansen, and we'll hear from Coach Hansen during the halftime show. So you get to hear that. Those of you that would like to see the full interview or just watch it over and over and over, you go to this same YouTube channel and you can dial up Coach Hansen's interview, or you can go to Facebook Zaleski Sports Stevens Point and get to see that interview with Coach Bennett Hansen, a former assistant over in Amherst, a pretty solid football program over there. Bennett, an alumni. He's a former Comet, now a coaching Comet.
Yeah, Zaleski Sports all over the central part of Wisconsin, excited to add Waupaca to the long list of schools that we'll be covering this year.
Oh, yeah, very excited about it. There are times this week or this year that we will hit 12 games at a time, and for today's broadcast schedule, we'll tell you about that here in just a moment. There we go. Spencer Columbus at St. Croix Central, Kimberly at Spash, Lakeland at Edgar, Amherst at Clintonville, Assumption at Nacita, Mosinee at Stratford. 7 games live and free right now on Zaleski Sports.
I graduated from Lakeland. They're in trouble at Edgar. That's just my guess.
Okay, well, we'll tune in every now and then over to that one, for Dan's sake anyway. Looks like national anthem time here. We'll mute Dan, and we'll put our microphone out the window, and you can enjoy today's national anthem here in Waupaca.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, performance of our national anthem this evening being done by the Waupaca High School Mad Jazz Singers.
All right, pretty fantastic there from the Jazz Singers. Our national anthem has now come and gone as we inch closer to kickoff here in Waupaca. Again, Zaleski Sports here. My name's Jason. Dan Ross is to my right. We'll hear from Jack Weber in the second half. Very much look forward to that. That means Dan and I get to take a break.
Eat some hot dogs or something.
I got a broad here staring me in the face. So we're getting close here.
Beautiful facilities here in Waupaca.
Oh, yeah. Just state of the art. We got a flyover.
It sounds like
happening. Yeah, at a nearby mountain range. According to the video board, anyway. But there you go. Got the flyover ready and just about set for football. I'm going to just...
Football is back.
Yeah, football is back, and we're happy to be here again. Every Waupaca Comets football game, home and away, broadcast live on Zaleski Sports in 2022. And many, if not all, home volleyball and soccer matches as well, as we do it the only way we can do, Dan. We do it big around here.
That's
Doing
right.
it big on Zaleski Sports.
Looks like Luxemburg-Casco is going to kick off.
Okay, so the Comets will get the ball first here to start 2022. Better get my roster ready.
You better.
Because we're going to do it right, and that's the only way that we know how to do it.
This is the issue right away. Who knows who's playing, right? There was a scrimmage, a lot of practices, but here we go.
Trey Schoenbeck to kick off for the Spartans, and the kick is away and will land just outside the 20-yard line and be fielded there. Brought back across the 30-yard line, a return of about 12 for the Comets, and we'll see the Waupaca offense for the first time here this year, as that kick was returned by number 20, Derek Tribadowski. 5'7" sophomore for Coach Bennett Hansen.
For those of us that are watching Zaleski Sports for the first time, maybe Waupaca fans, please let us know if we get pronunciations wrong. We try to do our best.
Yes.
We try to call out as many names as we can because this is about the kids.
Yeah, and there is no way that I will get them all right, so challenge me as Parker Kretschmar will line up in the pistol, motion man in front of him, and give goes up the middle and swallowed up right away. In on the tackle for Lux-Casco, number 60, Max Thays, as Thays knifed through the offensive line of the Comets, and it's going to be a loss of a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 11 for Waupaca.
Yeah, right up front you can see the Waupaca defensive line kind of towering over the offensive line of the Comets.
Okay, so 2nd and 11. Just a few seconds off of our first quarter clock here in Waupaca, our maiden voyage with the Comets. And Kretschmar will keep this time and push ahead. He's going to gain a few. It's still going to bring up 3rd and long for the Comets.
Up-tempo offense. No huddle offense. You see that the Waupaca is lined up, ready to go again. It does look like it's going to be 3rd and about 5. 3 wide receivers. 2 in the backfield.
Okay, so 3rd and 7, or 3rd and a long 6 for the Comets, and Kretschmar will keep. He'll spin. He'll be spun down, and he's going to be short of the line to gain. 4th down upcoming for the Comets. Tackle made there by number 3, Trace Schoenbeck.
That was a really good spot. It looked like he was tackled at the 41, and they get him to the 42, and it's almost a 1st down. They're giving it to him. That's a pretty favorable spot.
I would say.
Looked like his knee came down between the 40 and 41, and you know what? It's the first game of the year for the officials as well. Officials all across the state do a fantastic job. It's a 1st down for the Comets.
Okay, so the spot helps the Comets. And 1st and 10. 1st and 10, just over 10 minutes remaining here in the half. Here's Kretschmar, and the option will go nowhere. He'll lose a yard on the play.
Looked like a broken play maybe. Some miscommunication, which you're definitely going to see early on in the season especially. Typically, first game of the year, a lot of miscommunication. The playbook isn't that big. Of course, these teams have only had a couple of weeks of practice. One scrimmage, and those scrimmages are just a couple minutes against a couple different teams. This is for a lot of the guys playing. This is their first varsity football game.
2nd and 11, 9:25 left to play in the first. Kretschmar back to pass, looks to his left, nothing there. Now we'll roll right and throw. He's got a man open down the sideline, and the pass is caught down to the 20-yard line, inside near the 15-yard line. A huge pass play for the Comets as Kretschmar finds Wolf for the big play.
Yeah, Kretschmar had 2 receivers back behind the secondary, rolled to his right. Perfect strike. Big play for the Comets here into the red zone.
And you got to give a big high five to senior quarterback Parker Kretschmar as he bought time. He was looking left, rolled right, bought time, and just enough time for Aaron Wolf to get behind the defense. So 1st and 10 now from the 17-yard line of the Spartans. Comets on the move. Think back to that, what could have been a 4th down play that was a 1st down run. Now the handoff up the middle, and the give there to Xavier Pittman. Pittman had the first carry of the game, now carries here with 9:04 left to play in the first, and a gain of 6 on the play.
Yep. Nice play off tackle. The Comets might have caught the Spartans on their heels, running for the first 5 plays of the game. Now a big play, and now off tackle. Comets are marching towards the end zone.
Okay, so Comets on the move. 2nd and 4, ball on the 11-yard line of the Spartans. Kretschmar again puts one in motion in front of him. Motion man to the left. Kretschmar will run that side and slip on a 1 tackle. Looking for the end zone. He's in. The Comets score. They go up 6-0 here at home.
Kretschmar elusive. Shed a couple tacklers. Got in. Comets the first points of the season.
Okay, so with 8:25 left in the first, the Comets score. Again, we think back to that spot that gave the Comets a 1st down when the down marker went to 4. And then the big pass play to Wolf. Extra point now for the Comets.
Nothing guaranteed.
Never is it? But that time it was good as the kick sent through by Riley Waller. And the Comets lead 7-0 here at home. You're watching Waupaca Comets football on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
All right, back here on Zaleski Sports, Comets lead 7-0, and a lot of Parker Kretschmar on that drive.
Yeah, definitely a big time talent. The Bay Conference teams are gonna have to watch out for him.
Well, starting with these Spartans.
That's true.
First things first, we're 8:25 through the first quarter. We'll have our scoreboard up and running probably by the start of the second quarter.
Let's see how the Spartans react. Kind of punched in the face a little bit. Looked like that they had the Comets stopped, and
I think they thought they did too. I think they thought they had the Comets solved. They had them on long down and distance a couple of times. Thought they had them on fourth down once. Here's the kick sent by Waller, fielded inside the 10-yard line. It'll be run out just past the 20. And swallowed up there. The Spartans will start their first drive offensively here in this game from their own 24-yard line.
The Comets last year, 5-5, one of the better teams that they've had over the last probably 8-9 years. Won a playoff game, got to level 2. Looking to build on that this year.
All right, so we see the Spartans offense for the first time here today as we get used to some new names. That's how that part works out. And the first play will be a handoff. This will be a jet sweep coming this way. Missing one tackle is Rothio, and Ryan Rothio is going to have a nice gain on first down and a gain of about 16 on the carry. Ball is going to be out to the 40-yard line.
Rothio could have taken the out-of-bounds approach, but he put his shoulder down and got an extra 2 yards.
So Ryan Rothio, a 6'2", 175-pound senior for Coach Neil Searing this year.
Looks like a basketball player.
Yeah. It's got those dimensions.
If only we were 6'2".
3 split to the wide side of the field, and handoff instead goes to Christopher van der Weilen. And van der Weilen will get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So that brings up second down for the Spartans. So the other thing, Dan, after that a very nice drive for the Comets, now you got to transition to defense really quick. See what the defense does here for these Comets on 2nd and 10. Gave up 16 on the first play, gave up none on the second play, and we've got movement at the snap.
Yeah. You'll see number 7 in the backfield. All conference last year for Luxemburg-Casco. Ryan Rothio.
You just got all kinds of stats, don't you?
Yeah.
Some sort of walking genius is what you are.
You give me 15 minutes for the game, and I can find almost anything.
So after the 5-yard encroachment penalty, this is 2nd and 5, and on the option, it's going to be kept and it's going to be run. It's going to be run a long ways, but a penalty flag comes late, Dan, as Max Ronsman on the option kept it himself. He does run in 55 yards, but there is a flag on the field.
Yeah, definitely coming back. You can tell it because the official moved the flag to the exact spot because they knew.
And the official's in no hurry to walk to the other side of the field.
Yeah, some of them didn't make it down there, so
no.
It's going to be 10 yards from the 39, looks like.
Okay, so they give him the yardage until where the penalty happened, and then 10 yards back from there. Yep. So it looks like it will be enough for a first down, though, for the Spartans. Yep. So it is a first down. So the penalty happened after the line of gain was met.
Yep.
So it is 1st and 10. 7:26 left to play in the first quarter.
A lot of speed at the quarterback position.
One other game Dan and I talked about on the way here that's featured live on Zaleski Sports Night, Stratford and Mosinee. We'll check in on that here in just a moment, give you a score update if there is one. As a handoff comes up the middle and shoulder down, dragging a would-be tackler behind him is Christopher Vanderweilen. Gain of about 12 on the run.
Right now, the Spartans are winning the battle up front, the battle of the trenches.
So Mosinee 7, Stratford nothing. They play halfway through the first quarter.
Mosinee, a bigger school than Stratford, of course, but
Yeah,
they had an all-timer last year, week 1.
certainly did. Another run, another big gain on first down for the Spartans, and again, that's Christopher Vanderweilen.
Yeah, picking up yards and chunks here. 2nd and 4.
Amherst Clintonville playing right now. That game live on ZaleskiSports.com.
I'm gonna figure out how to get a score bug in the corner for everyone.
Okay,
This
write a program.
This is the season.
This is it?
Yep.
We're there? Okay.
Quarterback keeper.
Now another big burst up the middle for Ronsman. Ronsman had what would have been a touchdown, except called back. But breaks off a big run there.
It's like it's 1st and goal to goal.
Ball just inside the 10, a run of 19 for Ronsman.
Just inside the 10.
PA announcer said just what I said.
Yep.
Is he cheating? Possibly.
Maybe it's your voice.
Probably not. So on 1st and goal, handoff comes to Rothio. Rothio looks for the corner, looks for a block, gets neither, and is hauled down. There would be no gain on the play.
Patient run just ran out of real estate.
So 6 minutes left to play here in quarter number 1. Again, if you're just joining us, Comets score in the opening possession of the game, aided by a big pass play from Parker Kretschmar to Aaron Wolf, and then a couple plays later, Kretschmar ran it in for the score. So 2nd and goal now from the same spot. And Ronsman will keep, steps inside, and goes through for the touchdown. Just a nice little hop in the hole there for Ronsman and punches it in from 10 yards out. The Spartans answer back.
Did a really good job of selling the fake. Barely touched.
Okay. So this is the time of year we get to find out which teams have kickers. The Comets do.
Yep. I watched this fellow warm up, and he's good from about 40.
Dan, a kicking aficionado for sure. This is George Herlock. And Herlock, a looping kick, goes through, and that's all it needs to do. 7-7 our score as the Spartans come. They answer back, and we will be back right after this. 5:29 remaining here in the first quarter, 7-7 on Zaleski Sports.
Waupaca Grill and Pub is your destination for delicious. Find plenty of TVs filled with today's sports, along with an updated menu featuring a great variety of burgers, sandwiches, wraps, paired with choice of straight cut, waffle, sweet potato fries, and pub ollies. Waupaca Pub is everything you've come to expect from a good old-fashioned sports hotspot. 11 TVs, Friday fish fries, and a variety of other specials keeps you coming back again and again. For year-round lunch and dinner in your sports world, turn to Waupaca Pub on Main Street in Waupaca.
Waupaca Mattresses is Waupaca's own, local family-owned and operated go-to for factory direct pricing on furniture, beds, sofas, sectionals, recliners, and so much more, all under one roof and all priced to sell with 40 to 70% off on major brands. Make your house feel like home with a comfortable item with next-day delivery and knowledgeable staff ready to ensure you get the perfect new furniture for your home. These factors combined with great quality products makes Waupaca Mattress the perfect place to find the missing piece for your home. Shop Waupaca Mattresses on Highway Q in Waupaca.
Welcome back to Waupaca High School, 7-7. Jason's taking a break, trying to get the scoreboard running. The Spartans to kick off. The Comets with their second possession. Ball's over the head of the receiver. Picked up at the 4. He's tackled down at the 12. Good pursuit by the Spartans. Kind of a mistake by the Comets on that one. It's like Andre Hendricks let the ball go over his head, able to recover it, thankfully. But he's brought down, and it's going to be a long field for Waupaca. Second possession.
So what's on the clock now?
5:24.
1st and 10 from the 13. 3 wide receivers, 2 in the backfield. It's like power right. Going to pass. Tucks it down. Pickup of maybe 1. Short gain. It's going to be 2nd and long for the Comets.
Just hang out back here. Yeah, we can just switch spots.
Announcers say it's 2nd and 7.
Okay, let's go with it.
Under 5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Again, no huddle offense for the Comets, but being patient to snap the ball. Looks to his left. That's complete. That's Henry Mao. Looks like it's going to be a first down. So long field for the Comets on the mishap on the kickoff, but moving the chains. Both offenses look pretty good here in the first quarter.
Yeah, offense is 1 for 1 here in this game on opening drives. Both of them score. Comets first, and Spartans answer back.
We saw it last night on other games on Zaleski Sports. The offense is usually a little bit slower to come along than the defense early in the season. Back to pass. Screen play. Caught in the middle of the field. This is Mao once again.
Yeah, nice job there by the defensive line, Dan. They got into Kretschmar's face. He had to loft that ball, and as that ball carried in the air, that gave time for the rest of the Spartans to come and rally to the ball, and just a short gain on that. What was a nice-looking screen play developing.
Yeah, that's a good point. If that ball gets to Mao right away, got a lot more room to run. But give the defense an extra second or two and able to swarm them. So 2nd and, we'll call it 7.5. Kirchmar back to pass. Looking deep, near side, underthrown a little bit, incomplete, no flags.
Well, and I'm glad you mentioned flag, Dan, because I think there were probably some in the bleachers here that were wondering if we might indeed see a flag there, and I don't think we should have, but there were probably some that were wondering.
Well, the fans are very knowledgeable everywhere we go.
You know they are.
Yep. Some a little bit more opinionated than others. A good play. You have man-on-man coverage. Ball is underthrown just a little bit. A lot of the defender to bat it away. So 3rd and 7. Handoff up the middle. He's swarmed. That was Xavier Pittman.
Yeah, Pittman tried to bounce it outside. There was a middle run right off that guard tackle hole on the right side, but there was nothing there. And the only thing Pittman could do was bounce it out, but it was, again, nice contain on this side. And there on this series, Dan, you saw what you talked about a little bit earlier, defense being ahead of the offense here early in the season.
So the Spartans get the first stop of the season. It's going to be Waupaca to punt. Back to receive this is Ryan Rothio. We talked a little bit about him, all-conference player from last year. That is off the helmet of Luxemburg-Casco. Very fortunate to get that back.
I would say, more than fortunate. I mean, right off the melon it went, and very fortunate for sure. As we'll keep it here and tell you about Fleet Farm. It's time to get ready for fall cleanup at Fleet Farm. Get all the gear you need, from mowers and spreaders to grass seed and fertilizers. Plus, check out supplies for outside jobs like pressure washers, shed and paint. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. We're going to hear from more of our sponsors throughout the broadcast. Par 4 Resort, Simpson's Restaurant, Schuler's Great Expectations, Office Outfitters, Community Insurance, Waupaca Mattress, Stone Innovations, Whitetail Properties, Rustic Redefined, Heartland Farms, and more.
Dorn with the sweep on the left side, cuts back. He's down at about the 36. Call it the 35. Big play on first down.
You know, the Spartans have had a number of big plays. Again, one was called back, and now I see a flag here as well, laying on the 40-yard line. And we'll see what this is all about, but almost assuredly on the offense, Dan.
Yeah, unless it's a face mask, but I didn't see it.
Yeah, they're talking to the defensive captain, so this will be a penalty on the Spartans as they sort that out. We'll tell you, the beautiful Par 4 resort in Waupaca is home to 18 fun-filled holes at the Foxfire Golf Club, as well as a menu of delicious lunch and dinner options at the Par 4 Bistro. Get your friends, get your family, and head to the Waupaca favorite for dinner, golf, and overnight stay, Par 4 Resort in Waupaca. What did we find out, Dan?
It's legal use of the hands, 10-yard penalty, first down at midfield.
So like we saw on the previous Spartans drive, the line of gain had been to achieve before the penalty was committed, so it is a first down even on a penalty, and that's a weird thing, too, to see.
Yeah, they both came on long plays, so easy to see. Ronsman going. He's got a receiver wide open. This is going to be a touchdown. That's Rothio, his first touchdown of the season.
Oh, that pump fake was a killer for the Comets, and it was sweet looking if you're a Spartans fan.
Yeah, the defense bit, and it was man coverage out there. One of the easiest touchdowns that Rothio is going to have this season.
So Spartans take the lead.
Good play call.
2:15 left to play in the quarter. Spartans, first time they've led on the scoreboard here today.
Extra point's good. So 2:12 left to play in the first quarter. The Spartans jump on top, 14-7. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Waupaca Mattresses is Waupaca's own, local family-owned and operated go-to for factory direct pricing on furniture, beds, sofas, sectionals, recliners, and so much more, all under one roof and all priced to sell with 40 to 70% off on major brands. Make your house feel like home with a comfortable item with next-day delivery and knowledgeable staff ready to ensure you get the perfect new furniture for your home. These factors combined with great quality products makes Waupaca Mattress the perfect place to find the missing piece for your home. Shop Waupaca Mattresses on Highway WQ in Waupaca.
All right, back here to Waupaca, 14-7. Spartans take the lead. Spartans now 2 for 2 offensively on the football field here in this game. They lead 14-7, 2:12 left to play. Whether you're in the mood for fresh seafood or a mouth-watering burger, you'll find just what you're looking for at Simpson's Restaurant. Enjoy a relaxing environment or sit on the outdoor patio and let Simpson's take care of dinner tonight in downtown Waupaca. Maybe we'll go there after the game.
Yeah,
if your microphone's on. Now tell me.
Seafood and burgers both sound good.
Yeah.
I wanted to mention, I have been to the Par 4 Resort. They have a beautiful course.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
You've got your clubs. Oh, they're in Stevens Point.
Yeah.
We could rent some maybe. Do they have night golf there?
Probably not.
For us?
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay, kickoff is sent away, and will be fielded at around the 8-yard line and brought out to cross the 20, almost to the 25. Pretty good return there for the Comets. And again, that's number 20, Derek Trebetowski, on the return.
Do you know what I really like?
Tell me.
Is when they have dogs that come out and get the kicking tee.
Monkeys sometimes. Or no, the monkey on the dog running out there. You've seen that?
I have.
Yeah, monkey rides the dog. Yeah.
I mean, this is just like a manager that runs out there. Like
neither monkey nor dog.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Comets will come to the field. Their third offensive possession of the quarter. 2:06 left. Jason Zaleski here. Dan Ross right with us. And you'll hear Jack Weber in the second half.
He's really excited to get on here.
Looks like it. And the Comets may have taken too long. They did.
It was a long time out there, yeah.
Yeah, they were discussing that play call on the sideline for a little bit too long, I think for most people's liking.
For those that aren't aware, there's no play clock scoreboard like you'll see in NCAA or the NFL. You look at the back judge and he puts his hand up and he starts counting down. Yep.
So 10 seconds here, and then he'll count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 there. And so, okay, so a short run, gain of about 1 for Kretschmar. It was, again, Dan, we're happy to be here in Waupaca. I was kind of looking at a couple things here, and going to say hello to Brad at Team Outfitters. Waupaca screen printing and embroidery go-to. So get a hold of Brad at Team Outfitters, please. Why not? 1:30 and counting. Kretschmar back to pass. Looking across the field. Now will roll right under pressure from behind.
Oh.
And he's going to be hit right at the boundary and a late hit and a penalty. And that's going to really help out the Comets. They were going to be 3rd and long. Now it's going to be 1st and 10.
You know, I'm a big fan of the Madden football series. I have played quite a bit this week.
Madden 23, is that where we're at?
Madden 23, yeah. And I really want to do the pow right on the sideline.
Well, now you did. Check that off your list for the night.
A late hit out of bounds. Nobody wants to see that.
March that off. For great food and great entertainment in Waupaca, make it Schuler's Great Expectations. There's always a game on, probably this one. And take your pick of plenty of delicious lunch and dinner choices. Great Expectations in Waupaca. So here's the deal there, gang. At halftime, those of you watching at home, head down to Schuler's Great Expectations, watch the game there, and you can have yourself some adult waters and get yourself something to eat and have a great time. Yeah.
With a name like Great Expectations, it's got to be good.
It's great. 1st and 10 from the Spartan 34. Pump fake, and Kretschmar will unload and overthrows the intended receiver. That's Henry Mao out there, and Comets saw that pump fake on the other side when they were on defense, gave it a shot there themselves, but just overthrown.
Looked like a little miscommunication maybe. The receiver had a hard time getting away from the defender. 2nd and 10. 1:18 left in the first quarter. We're ticking down here.
Okay, just about 1 quarter out of the way. 28 minutes in here on this one. Here's Kretschmar. He will run that one right behind his lead block and gain about 3, maybe 4 on the carry. It's going to bring up 3rd down for the Comets.
It's a big 3rd down coming up. The Comets have not been able to stop the Spartans' offensive attack so far. Trying to keep the Spartan offense off the field as long as they can.
Meant to mention this earlier, but we'll do it now. Jay Nikolai watching. Hey, Jay, thanks for watching the game today. Did you tell 2 friends that the game is on? Let them know. A lot of people don't know that football is on, and football is off, though, for the moment. We've got a timeout on the field. We will take that here. 50 seconds remain. It is Luxemburg-Casco 14, Waupaca 7 on Zaleski Sports.
Enjoy Waupaca's finest restaurant. Whether you're in the mood for fresh seafood, juicy steaks, or a full menu of options, come to Simpson's Restaurant in downtown Waupaca for the finest dining experience in town. The food is always made from scratch with fresh ingredients. The atmosphere offers the elegant hometown supper club feel, along with a large outdoor patio, family night out, meeting up with friends, or a private party. No matter what your event, there's always a place for you at Simpson's. An enjoyable dining experience awaits you at Simpson's Restaurant in downtown Waupaca.
All right, back here to Waupaca. Comets took the timeout. Oh, I'm sorry, Luxemburg-Casco took the timeout.
Yep.
First timeout of the game taken by either team. That was the Spartans on the timeout. 50 seconds left here in quarter number 1. Kretschmar again in the pistol. And Kretschmar will follow the action that way. Follow his motion man. Turn the corner. Nice stiff arm there from Kretschmar as he followed Trebotowski and company to the outside. And they let Journey rip one more time here after that play.
Going to be about 3 yards short. Probably too far to go for it. I suspect the Comets to punt here.
Okay.
Now the offense is on the field.
Offense is going to stay on the field. They're just across their own 40-yard line. It is 4th and 4. Comets will go for it with 41 seconds left in the quarter.
Roll the dice. I like it.
Well, maybe trying to get a hard count here. Yeah. I think that's what's happening. And
there's the timeout.
So timeout will be called. And let's keep it here. We just took a commercial break a minute ago. And I know I've got some more secret friends to tell everybody about.
I like it.
Yeah, I know, right? We got Thad over at Strongwood. That's Waupaca's high-end custom home builders. So check out Strongwood. Construction's still good. You know, housing market, there's questions about that, but new construction's still good. There's some talk about rates, but rates haven't really gone up that high. And you think about historical rates, Dan. I know you keep track of that kind of stuff. You're talking 20 years, and you're looking at a line chart. We're still at the bottom of that chart right now. So get a hold of Thad at Strongwood. That's Waupaca's high-end custom home builders. I didn't know I was going to give financial advice today.
It is tough to find someone to do work for you. This is a bad snap on the punt. In trouble. Rolls to his right, and he's going to get tackled. Special teams mistake by the Comets leads to a short field for the Spartans coming up.
Tough break there. Riley Waller did what he could. He had to bend down, pick up the low snap. Did what he could, and but just not able to get there. So Spartans now are going to be in good shape here with 36 seconds left in the first quarter.
Again, first game jitters, right? You have a lot of guys that maybe have never played varsity football.
All that stuff, right, all that stuff you practice, but it's all different with people here watching, people like us talking about it, the lights are on, all different. Spartans now from inside the Comets 30, and here goes Ronsman again up the middle. Ronsman looking for one block, hurdles a man, and down inside the 10-yard line. It's going to be first and goal, a 17-yard run for Ronsman.
Ronsman is an issue for the Comets right now. Passing and throwing.
Dan, I got bad news for you. Edgar 14, Lakeland nothing.
I think I called that, though.
Okay.
I said Lakeland was in trouble.
Look at some other scores. These scores we're telling you about are live on Zaleski Sports right now. Let's check in on Assumption Necedah. It's Assumption 14, Necedah nothing. They play with 8:45 in the second quarter. They're getting close to hot dog and brat time in Necedah. That's halftime, by the way.
We are at the end of the first quarter.
We made it.
Yep, Luxemburg-Casco 14, Waupaca 7. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stones shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
All right, back here for quarter number 2. Spartans right out of the gate will come throwing as Ronsman swing pass to the outside. And, boy, I'll tell you, that is a hard-working wide receiver there, Ryan Ruthio, as Ruthio nearly dragged a Comet with him into the end zone.
A quick wide receiver, not even a screen, just get it out to your best player and let him try to get in.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to put it, right? Get the ball in your playmaker's hands, and everything we've seen here thus far, it's Max Ronsman and Ryan Ruthio.
Second and goal from the 4.
At least for the team in white. The second and goal. Handoff, Ronsman will keep, and he'll walk the dog into the end zone as Lux-Casco goes up 20-7.
Yeah, I'm impressed with Ronsman so far. Not the starter last year. Luxemburg-Casco had a great quarterback last year. Looks like Ronsman's able to take his spot.
Maybe we'll take a few people's spots at the rate he's going. So extra point attempt. This is again George Herlock, and Herlock will boot it up and through. And that'll send us to a commercial break as we are here live in Waupaca. Luxemburg-Casco 21, Waupaca 7 on Zaleski Sports.
There's definitely family pride in this. I mean, just thinking back that this business has been built since the late 1800s. My great-great-grandfather, my great-grandfather, my grandfather, and my father all working toward the same goal. There's definitely a lot of pride in that, and you want to make sure that you make the family proud.
All right, big thanks to Heartland Farms. Heartland Farms, we talk about Zaleski Sports doing it big. Heartland Farms does it big here in the area, and very happy to have them as a local supporter. By the way, if you're enjoying the broadcast, which I'm sure that you are, and you are a business owner, right? You got some business interest in the area. You want to sell more stuff, and you want to support your community. Great way to do it right here on Zaleski Sports. Just get a hold of us on Facebook, Twitter, what have you. Get a hold of us and let us know that you want in the game, just like Heartland Farms is, and we'll probably put you in the game.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I watch a lot more Zaleski Sports than I do broadcast.
Yeah.
And when I am in different towns, and I'm just one guy, if I know that they are a sponsor on Zaleski Sports, that is who I choose. They're very recognizable to me.
Well, it's a logical thing to do, too, I think. Okay, so the Spartans will kick off. 11:16 to play before halftime. High end-to-end over-end kick that'll be fielded at the 20-yard line. Brought back across the 30. Special teams have been good kick return-wise for the Comets. As the kick return by number 2, Andre Hendricks. So Hendricks with a nice return. And we'll see the Comets back on the field here offensively, where they have sputtered just a bit since that opening touchdown.
Each team kicks with their own ball, right? There's not game balls like there is for baseball and softball and that. Mm-hmm. So every change of possession, the officials have to do like the old water pail challenge of like getting the ball over to the other sideline and get the new one in.
And all underhanded throws, too.
Obviously.
Kretschmar has his offense to the line of scrimmage, which is the 35-yard line. Kretschmar pump fake, didn't like what he saw there. Will roll now to his left and now tuck and run across the 40 to the 45. And a gain of 11 for Kretschmar on the carry. Nice run there by the quarterback, escaping pressure.
I like the going out of bounds, showing the ball to the defender.
He's kind of, trying to gain that extra yard too, but coaches will tell him. He'll watch film tomorrow probably, and they'll tell him if you're going to do that, you do it with the hand closest to the sideline, not the hand that's closest to the field. But all those little things that these guys learn, that's why they're playing high school sports.
Good decision to tuck and run there.
Kretschmar, quick pass into traffic and threw it just a bit behind Hendricks and incomplete.
Yeah, Hendricks knows he probably should have caught that one. He's a little upset at himself about it, but...
Yeah, and I'm going to take back what I said. He didn't throw it into traffic. There were just two routes run to the same spot there, and there's just a lot of people standing there, which is always a dangerous situation anyway. Second down now for the Comets. And we got a whistle here, and it looks like, Coach Hansen's going to call a timeout. That's the Comets' second timeout of the game. We play with 11 minutes left before halftime. Our score remains Luxemburg-Casco 21, Waupaca 7 on Zaleski Sports. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the sounds of fall at the Clearwater Harbor Lakefront Restaurant. A scenic and vibrant environment welcomes you to a perfect place to grab a bite to eat, enjoy live music on the dock, or simply take in the beauty of the chain of lakes of Waupaca. The menu is filled with burgers, sandwiches, appetizers, and more, and there's so much more than just a restaurant. With boat cruises and private event options available too. Get your family and friends together and make dinner an experience you're guaranteed to love at Clearwater Harbor on Highway Double Q in Waupaca. All right, back to Waupaca as Coach Hansen using his first timeout. 10:59 left to play here in the half. Kretschmar calls for it once, calls twice, calls his own number, patiently through the line of scrimmage across the 50 into Spartan territory, and it's going to be a gain of 8 on the carry for Kretschmar.
Really snuck behind number 65, Devin Minton. Took out 2 of the Spartan defenders on the way, really opened up the hole.
Look at Dan calling out offensive linemen too. That's spectacular.
It doesn't happen a lot, but pancake. Like, give him the stat for it.
Okay, so on the 8-yard run, it's 3rd and 2. Comets looking for a first down. Quick pass to the outside. That'll be enough for the first down, as it'll be a gain of 5 on the pass completion. Nice quick pass there from Kretschmar. And as they turn towards us, the receiver there on the other side is Kane Bessman.
That's a really big first down for the Comets. Have to give the defense a chance to rest a little bit on the sidelines. The Spartans have been going up and down the field. So trying to get some points on this drive, try to turn the momentum of the game a little bit, give the defense a little time to just get water and relax.
So on the first down play, Kretschmar again on the draw. And the draw has worked here on this drive, and as he lunges forward, it'll be gain of 7. So a couple of nice runs here on the last 2 or 3 plays for Kretschmar. Gain of 8, now gain of 7.
You always want to get a lot of yards on first down. It makes second and third down, or maybe fourth down, a whole lot easier. You got a short chain instead of 10, 12, or 9 yards or something. Opens up the playbook quite a bit as well. The Comets can run almost anything here.
Okay, well, we'll see what kind of anything Coach Hansen has in mind on 2nd and 3. It's a pass and pump fake, and Kretschmar again buying time, still looking, and now we'll throw, and the pass was a little bit too tall for the intended receiver, and as they come back this way, we'll get a number for you. But the intended receiver actually had to turn into defensive back there and make sure that ball got batted away as the receiver Owen Smith. That ball was thrown at such a point that Smith actually turned and tried to just knock the ball down, so it was not intercepted.
It was a good decision to not run it. You'd like to see the quarterback throw that out of bounds, away from danger. Don't have to be a hero. Back to pass. Looks towards the end zone. Looks like it's incomplete.
Yeah, a lot of traffic there again. Kretschmar trying to fit that one in. And that's going to bring up 4th down. It's 4th and 3. So again, on this set of downs, Kretschmar with that 7-yard run to start where the chains are now, and 2 incomplete passes. And it's going to bring up 4th down as the Comets went for 4th down back in the first quarter, and now they're from further away. Now they're obviously going to go for it here.
At the next level, this is a 51-yard field goal. You probably kick it, but not in high school. 4th and 3.
No Mike Vanderjagt here?
Nope.
Okay. 4th and 3. Kretschmar pump fake on the swing pass. Didn't like that. Throws across the middle. Pass is knocked down. And it's going to be a turnover on downs as the ball was thrown. And you talked about playmakers earlier for the Spartans. And there he is again on defense this time, Ryan Ruthio.
Yeah, and when the Comets look at the film tonight or tomorrow morning, whenever the players are back in a film session, Kretschmar is going to see that his first read, the little swing pass, was open and probably would have been enough for a first down. But again, that's just trying to trust your instincts.
Carter Holzall checks in online. Hey, Carter, thanks for watching the broadcast today on the delay. And handoff goes up the middle. That is carried there by number 9, Christopher Vanderweilen. And a nice carry for Vanderweilen. It's going to pick up 8 on first down.
Vanderweilen and Rossman.
Yep, Rossman, Ruthio, that's who we've heard from.
Yep. Those are the 3 big playmakers, and they came to play tonight.
The 3 horsemen for the Spartans here tonight. 8:30 left until halftime. Shotgun formation, receiver split 2 by 2, 1 in motion. And blitz shown by the Comets. Blitz comes off the corner, and the pass up the seam is just overthrown on the outstretched arms of Ryan Ruthio.
Yeah, really good job by number 20 here for Waupaca. Derek Trebetowski.
Yeah, Trebetowski. Yeah, they came on a slot blitz on the other side, and he had to roll back. You talked about Madden before, right? You've seen those plays, but he had to come back in his cover 3 shell and got back in time. Office Outfitters, your number 1 stop shop for business. Visit online at www.office-outfitters.com or stop in the store in downtown Waupaca. Office Outfitters.
Brownsman gets away. He's across first down.
Yeah, nice run there. Gain of 5 on 3rd and 2 for Ronsman. Ronsman made 1 miss, ran over another, and Max Ronsman is having himself a first half.
And the Spartan offense is impressive. It doesn't look like that the Waupaca is overmatched in the trenches here on the defensive line. Defensive line's holding up, but those skill players are slippery.
So fresh set of downs for the Spartans, 7:45 left to play before half. And motion man comes, that's Ruthio, and he'll get the handoff, wait for a block, lower his shoulder, and get to the 50-yard line.
Yeah, you don't want to see defenders go in helmet first, and that's kind of what you saw there. The officials didn't see anything wrong with it, but just for the safety of everyone.
Vanderweilen came over and helped up his buddy Ruthio, who dealt the blow, but you get there's some physics there, right? But
yeah.
I don't know, all the transfer of energy and all that kind of stuff. But Ruthio, he took a little sting as well.
Yeah, he's actually off the field now. He's going over to the bench.
And that may have been why Vanderweilen came over to check on him.
Yeah, and now he's laying on the ground.
Okay.
Let's hope he gets better.
I do. I hope that as well. As the handoff now is coming to Vanderweilen, as previously mentioned, Vanderweilen, and he is going to be brought down from behind by Hendricks, but he carried Hendricks a few more yards. And a big run by the Spartans, a gain of 30 on the play for Christopher Vanderweilen. So 30-yard run. And inside the red zone are the Spartans.
Been there several times tonight.
Yes, they have. So Ronsman again in the shotgun. And the give again goes to Vanderweilen. And Vanderweilen, a short game this time. The Comets defensive line much better that time of identifying the ball carrier.
Offensive line's doing a good job opening up holes. But what we're seeing is the runners, Ronsman and the running back. It's escaping my mind. I don't have the paper in front of me. Vanderweil,
sorry,
right?
Yeah, Vanderweilen, yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm hoarding the roster.
No, it's okay. Doing a good job of making the first guy miss and getting yards. That time didn't work.
Ronsman on the spin, fires to the sideline. The ball is dropped in and out of the hands of Christopher Vanderweilen. Nope, I'm sorry. That is... Let's see here. I want to make sure we get the names right, so we take our time. I got Brady Massey. I heard a different name come from the PA, but that is Massey was the intended receiver. Third down.
We do the best we can.
Yeah. Well, I'm Ron Burgundy. I just read whatever's in front of me.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Under 6 to play before halftime.
Big third down here. Comets need to stop.
Comets do need to stop. Here's Ronsman. Ronsman and the handoff, and nice job there as he's met in the backfield. That's number 74 on the tackle. That's Karsten Geil. And Geil delivers the blow, and just a gain of 1. It's going to bring up 4th down. So Comets do get a stop. May need one more, though, Dan, as I think this field goal may not happen.
This is definitely within the range of the kicker. I saw him make it from 40.
So this would be 35 if you were to attempt here.
But,
and they're going to take a timeout.
It's a risk-reward type thing, right?
So timeout on the field. We're going to step aside with 5:30 left to play. The Spartans call the timeout. They're going to think about that field goal. We'll find out when they come back right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Fletcher's Jewelers is Waupaca's own local jeweler with an exceptional line of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, and a variety of bracelets. As your 4th-generation jeweler, they have the experience you can count on, with an emphasis always on you, the customer. Give the perfect necklace, earrings, or bracelet in gold, sterling silver, or white gold. And you've got the perfect gift for a birthday, anniversary, special occasion, or just because. They carry the top brands and even offer Wisconsin Badger and Packer items. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
All right, as we come back, Dan is very excited because his kicking brethren is on the field.
34-yard attempt. He has the leg.
George Herlock. Herlock, right foot kick is up. It's got the distance, and it's wide right, though.
Yeah.
Yep. So nice looking kick for Herlock, just not able to find his spot between the uprights. So 5:24 left. Score remains 21-7.
Good stop for the Comets, though.
That's exactly what I was going to ask you, Dan. You asked the Comets for a stop. They got one. Now it's up to the offense to probably, if you can, I think one goal maybe just to use up the 5:24, but see if you can go score.
Yeah. Offense did a really good job moving the ball down the field last time. Didn't get points, but it was a good drive. Had 3 or 4 first downs.
St. Croix Central 21, Spencer Columbus 7. That's a halftime score, or just before halftime. Here goes Kretschmar now on the design run. Bounces to the outside and will gain about 3. They still walking 4 yards on first down.
I like the football rule where if it's like not under, like if it's over 5 minutes, you go out of bounds, like run the clock after a little bit. These games are long.
Kimberly 27, Spash 7, 3:09 left in the second quarter. And here goes Kretschmar on the run. He's got a little room up the middle. He's, what I've noticed about Kretschmar, and you can tell me, Dan, but what I've noticed is he's got a real knack to have that patience and then the burst when it's needed.
Yeah, and he's snaking through the defense. What I also like about it is that when he senses first contact, he puts both hands on the ball, so it's not punched out. A little M&M on the PA.
He's got mom's spaghetti on his sweater, right? Yeah. 4:50 left to play here in the half. 1st and 10 for the Comets. Back to pass, deep drop for Kretschmar, and he'll have to avoid pressure yet again. He'll tuck it and run, and again with that hand on the inside, reaches forward. He'll gain 4 on the run.
As somebody who was a line judge for a couple of seasons, you put the ball out, you're not getting that mark anyway, so.
All right. Bright lights here in the press box. That's an adjustment there.
Yeah, the lights are starting to take effect on the field as well. You see some longer shadows from the stadium lights. Quick pass to the right. Enough for a first down.
Okay, so Comets starting to move the ball here a little bit, and as whistles blow, do we have a timeout?
They stopped the clock on first down.
Just going to stop for first down. Okay. Yeah. Well, we had our official here. I didn't know if he had saw something there from the Comets. But nice first down there for Waupaca.
Across midfield. Inside the 50 at the 48-yard line. Comets driving again.
Kretschmar, pump fake, now fires deep, and his receiver had to come back for it, and the pass incomplete as the ball was thrown up, and neither Comet nor Spartan able to come down with it. So receiver turns now. We'll tell you the pass intended for, that's number 7, Aaron Wolf. Wolf had that big pass play back in the first quarter. Haven't heard much from Wolf until just a moment ago. So pass incomplete on first down. This is 2nd and 10 for the Comets. And snap, and Kretschmar, all he could do is just get on it.
Yeah, he was hit pretty hard as he reached down to get the ball. Defender was in the backfield almost immediately. Avoided disaster, though. It's going to be 3rd and long for the Comets. They're going to call it 14. Clock's ticking down, nearly 3:30 left to play in the first half. I assume that if the Comets do not get this, they will probably punt this unless it's going to be 4th and kind of short. Make the Spartans go the full field in a short period of time, but we'll see.
So here's Kretschmar now on 3rd and long, and again under pressure. Kretschmar rolls now and would have had to throw across his body, and that may not have been a very good idea. He didn't choose that, instead runs out of bounds, which will turn into a sack, but either way under pressure, didn't have a whole lot of choices, did Kretschmar.
Didn't make a mistake. If nobody's open, you're better off to take it out of bounds or try to throw it away. But it's still going to be 4th down. Punting units on. Nice blue shoes by the punter. Fancy.
Did the same shoe shopping I did recently. His are a little brighter, a lot brighter than mine.
Yeah.
3:14 left before the half. Here's the
almost blocked.
Comet punt, and this is going to bounce down inside the 30 and get a favorable Comets roll to about the 15-yard line, where the Spartans will come on. So they'll have the same task now, or at least the same goal that Waupaca did, see if they can put points on the board before the half is over.
Remember the last punt hit one of the Spartans in the head, able to recover it. That one, almost the same thing happened. 3:04, Spartans have a long way to go. Looks like they're at about the 15-yard line, so 85 yards in front of them, 3 minutes
Got
left
a
in the half.
lightning delay in Necedah. That stinks, especially when it's 35-0. That's a stinker. All right, Spartans with 3 minutes to work with. And off to Rothio. Rothio spinning in the hole. He'll scratch out about 3 on first down.
See how the Spartans deal with the final 3 minutes here. They've been able to get yards in chunks at times.
3-yard gain on the place. Second down and 7. Second and 7.
Comets got the ball first, so Comets will kick at halftime. Do not want the Spartans to get any more points.
Receiver split 2-by-2 for Ronsman. Now one comes in motion. Ronsman is going to look to his right, float it out, and in and out of the hands of his intended receiver on the floater. That's Sawyer Dorn.
Pass intended for Dorn is incomplete.
So Dorn not able to find the handle. He would have had some action out there, but not able to find the handle. Third down upcoming.
Ruthio's back out there,
Yeah.
thankfully for the Spartans.
I'm happy to see him back out there.
Got his bell rung a little bit last drive. Good to see him back. Now 3rd and long. Comets with the chance to get the ball back.
So play action, actually an option. And here goes Ronsman. Ronsman on the run. He's across the 50. Will Ronsman be caught? Ball was snapped on the 18. It's an 82-yard touchdown for the Spartans as it's run by Max Ronsman.
No flags.
Yeah, that's right. Now, that was all Ronsman there. Just a perfectly executed option as he got his own number called, and Ronsman's been running loose all game, and again runs there for 82 yards.
And the coaching staff for the Comets are not going to be happy with that, right? He had a chance to get off the field and maybe get some extra points for halftime, and now it's getting tougher.
So here's Herlock on for the extra point. Snap is down, the kick is up, and misses wide right did Herlock. So may have got his, you can talk about this, Dan, but may have got his kicking motion off trying to drill the 35-yarder earlier. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, he had at least 35 on that kick. He just didn't kick it straight enough.
So it's a 58-yard, or 50, sorry. Let's just back up here a little bit. 85-yard touchdown drive, and done in 58 seconds, again capped off by a 82-yard touchdown run by Max Ronsman, his second touchdown here in the half.
Yeah, you have the stats there. How many yards does he have rushing tonight?
320.
Oh, okay.
I'm not keeping any stats. He's over 100.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
And 100 yards is a good rushing game, especially for a quarterback.
Yeah, especially for a quarterback, but he's got juice in his legs, so he's a little more than a quarterback for the Spartans here this year. Again, we talked about that, Freedom, Luxemburg-Casco, Wrightstown, Fox Valley Lutheran, who Waupaca plays next week, Denmark and Little Chute out of that Northeastern Conference, and if those teams tonight will watch this broadcast back, they're going to be very concerned about Max Ronsman.
Yeah, the Spartans have a really good offense. And we've seen that. They've scored 4 times here in the first half on 5 possessions, I want to say. And the one possession they didn't score on was a missed field goal. So the Comets have some work to do in the locker room at halftime. Again, the Comets are going to kick back to the Spartans in the second half. 2:05 left to play. Chance to get some points on the board. 27-7, Spartans over the Comets. Ball's kicked deep. Caught at about the 14. Straight up the middle. close to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, the kick return, of the things I've been impressed with for the Comets, offensively at times have looked nice, have looked slick, but the kick return team has done a really good job here in this opening week for the Comets. That was run back there by Xavier Pittman. Okay, so Comets, maybe a little bit unexpected for them. They get another possession here in the half. After they gave the ball up with 3:04 left, they get it back here with 1:58. Kretschmer on the run, though, right away, and he is going to be slung. No, he's going to get out of the hands and able to fling it down to Hendricks. What another nice play from Parker Kretschmer.
It's like Sandlot football, right? You find a way, and you're trying to point him about where to go, and the receiver helped him out. High hands. Great job keeping the play alive and getting the ball to the receiver.
Javon Curse of the Tennessee Titans about 20 years ago had a play in the NFL that very much looked like that. It's when they started emphasizing these hits and wrap-ups on the quarterback. And it looked there. Kretschmer was down. He was done, but they let the play go, and he got out of it. Here he goes again on the move. Kretschmer makes one man miss and will run out of bounds near the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of, let's see where they marched off here, gain of about 3. Nope, now they're going to keep walking with a gain of 5. Oh, now 3.
Yeah, Kretschmer's needs to huddle up with the offensive lineman and just ask for some help.
To start with, anyway.
Yeah. He's gained the ball in the shotgun, and he's got guys in his face almost immediately. I'll find a way to get the ball out quicker. Here it is again.
Yeah, that time, Spartans have been looking forward to getting to the quarterback. That time, they all meet at the cone. That's one of the drills you do early in the season. You chase the cone back there, but that time they got the cone, in this case, Parker Kretschmer.
Yeah, and Waupaca's going to let this clock run all the way down as much as they can. They don't want to give the Spartans any time to pile on here before halftime. 1 minute, 10 seconds left. 3rd and 17, a long way for the Comets. Under pressure again, spins. He's taken on hard out of bounds.
Sorry, Dan, I'm not doing you any favors here, am I?
No, it's okay. You were working on technical stuff. I'm looking over your shoulder.
Getting our halftime show ready. We're going to hear from Coach Hansen at halftime,
all right,
at least for a little while. There we go. Now we
so the officials wind the clock. The Spartans look like maybe they took a timeout because the clock, nope, it's still running. It's like the Spartans are probably fine going into halftime with a 20-point lead.
By the way, Brendan, Maya doing a great job here on the controls. That's who I keep messing with over there. But getting our halftime show ready, and the clock will stop at 15 seconds. I think it was Luxemburg-Casco that called the timeout. They had...
Yeah, why didn't they call it 15 seconds
They had one. Now they'll have none. But, yeah, Luxemburg-Casco will call the timeout. So they're going to field a punt with 15 seconds. I mean, I don't know.
That's been tough for them tonight.
Yeah, it has been. Yeah, so I don't know if there's any strategy to that. I don't... so if you, let's just talk that through a little bit. So if you're Coach Neil Searing, maybe you might have smelled some shenanigans coming from the Comets. Maybe
it could be. Now the last time that Waupaca punted, it was almost blocked. So they might have a block on here.
So when the half is done, we'll play it. I'll tell you to play that. That's what
15 seconds left. 27-7. The Spartans up over the Comets. Luxemburg-Casco in the white jerseys come out.
Yeah, very exciting at halftime. We got Coach Hansen got about a 5-minute halftime show for you. Dan and I will do a proper sign-off, and then we're going to transfer power to Jack Weber. And Jack's going to come on and give you the play-by-play for half number 2.
Go the rest of the way.
And he will take it the rest of the way. Dan and I are going to go to Great Expectations.
Yeah.
Get some food. And nobody back to receive, and the clock will tick to 5-4 and be blown dead with 3 seconds left in the half. And now you would figure the Spartans would take a knee up by 20. See?
You would think. We'll see what the Spartans do here. You're up 20. You get the ball right after the half. They are not taking a knee.
Okay. So I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. So one play left.
This might be a run up the middle or something, but. Oh, they did take a knee out of the shotgun. Interesting.
Okay, so the knee is taken. You don't see that very often.
No, not very often.
Because what's the problem there, Dan? You put the ball in the air.
Yep.
And things can happen there. You'd rather take it under center, but perhaps they haven't got to that yet in practice on the knee under center. We have reached halftime. 27-7 our score as the visitors from Luxemburg-Casco take the 20-point lead over Waupaca into the half. Had a chance to catch up with Coach Bennett Hansen. Earlier this week, it was actually Meet the Comments night on Wednesday night, so we talked to Bennett on Wednesday. We'll give you that now. We'll bring you back after that for the sights and sounds here from Waupaca on Zaleski Sports.
Counting down the hours to the opening week of the 2022 WIAA football season, and we're joined by Coach Bennett Hansen of Waupaca Comets for our Coach on the Couch, or Coach by the Practice Field. Coach, coming into this year, the Comets are trending upward in a big way. What are you looking for this 2022 season?
We want to be competitive in every game we play. We got 4 tough non-conference games to start the year, and then after that we go into a full conference schedule that we should be, in contention for a conference title run here. That's what we're hoping for, and we'll put a lot of work in the offseason towards that.
And you're talking about walking over to get this set up. You're talking about the scrimmages you guys took against West Allis, Port Washington, some tough opponents. What are you trying to take from scheduling games like that and scheduling these non-conference games that's going to help you out this year?
You'd rather play up than down. In the last couple of years, we had a scrimmage where we played some smaller schools, and I don't think that really helped us coming into the season be as competitive or as physical as we'd like to be. So, you'd rather punch up than down, and now hopefully when we get into our conference schedule, we're ready for the level of physicality from those teams over in the Valley.
And that physicality was kind of showing even in your practice on the field before the Meet the Comets night started. How are you going to try and balance that physicality in practice between when you have a game in just a couple of days?
Well, you gotta prepare with physicality. It's a physical game. I think that you can give the guys the day before the game. You don't have to pound on them so much. If you could get through practice with a mental aspect and do more of a walk-through speed when you can, so that you're not constantly with the physical game pounding the guys into the ground.
And I guess offensively, talk about what you're going to be trying to do with this team this year. Like, are you going to be more perimeter, more run game oriented? How are you guys going to try and handle this conference on their offensive side?
Sure. We're pretty balanced offensively. This year we got Parker Kirschmar is going to be playing quarterback for us, and he can run. You see it on film and you see it right away. So we'll try and get him, run the ball a little bit, but he can throw it too. We're just a little young on the perimeter, but thankfully we got a lot of our offensive line from last year back, a lot of experience. Karsten Geil is our left tackle. He's the returning offensive lineman of the year in the Bay Conference. So we got, some guys up front that have experience and know what they're doing.
And then I guess the same question going for the defensive side. How are you going to try and stop some of these high-powered teams in the Bay?
Yeah, you got to be physical, and you got to be assignment sound through football on defense. And everybody's got to know their job, be a part of the wall, and be physical. And you really got to tackle. You got to tackle well.
And I guess, what was it like for you guys being in the Bay Conference now for a few seasons now, and having to play a lot of teams from a wide-ranging area of Wisconsin?
That's good. We're the western outlier in our conference. A lot of the teams that we play are coming from the Fox Valley area, and you got Appleton Xavier, and last year FBL. You got some teams that they're private schools in the Valley, and then you've got Wrightstown and Luxemburg-Casco, teams with tradition of excellence. And we play in one of the better leagues in the state for our size, I believe, and we wouldn't want it any other way.
And speaking of Luxemburg-Casco, that's game number 1 coming to town here. What are you hoping to learn from that game, no matter what, from these guys?
How we compete. I want to find out how we compete. Can you answer the bell? When the bell rings, are you ready to fight? And if something doesn't go well, can you pick yourself up? If something goes well, can you stay focused, not get distracted or too high on yourself? So, just how we compete.
And I guess the last thing I'll ask, what do you want to say to the fans who are going to be watching the Comets games, even if they can't be at the stadium, that they can watch it, and what do you want them to be looking for this year from their guys?
Look for that competitive energy. We're trying to be a physical team, and we're also trying to, whoever we play, we're trying to, not back down. that's the big thing. And especially now, last year we're the smallest team in Division III in the playoffs. We don't care who we play. That's, just compete with everybody.
Absolutely. And Coach, of course, thank you for joining us. And of course, Bennett Hansen for the Waupaca Comets. Watch all Comet football games this fall on Zaleski Sports starting on Friday as they host Luxemburg-Casco. Coach, thank you and best of luck.
Thanks.
As an athlete, there's one constant that remains the most important aspect of your game: injury prevention. Roberts Physical Therapy now offers the Pineries Running Lab, your one-stop running center focusing on working with runners to prevent injuries and enhance your performance. From running exclusive sports like cross-country and track and field to running inclusive sports like football, basketball, baseball, and soccer, let Roberts Physical Therapy's Pineries Running Lab meet you at the track, your home, or the field and help you prevent injury and keep on running. Call Roberts Physical Therapy with locations in Amherst, Plainfield, and Wisconsin Rapids.
You can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you. Say no, one man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
At Auto Select, we have one goal: to be your choice for repair, service, and tires.
We know how important your vehicle is to you. That's why we put your needs first. Our employees are not just well-trained to fix your vehicle, they're skilled in providing the very best in customer service and exceeding expectations. Get the trusted service you deserve, as well as free loaner vehicles, 3% Auto Select rewards, and a nationwide warranty at our 11 convenient locations.
At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10. NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year. Waupaca Grill and Pub is your destination for delicious. Find plenty of TVs filled with today's sports, along with an updated menu featuring a great variety of burgers, sandwiches, wraps, paired with choice of straight cut, waffle, sweet potato fries, and pub ollies. Waupaca Pub is everything you've come to expect from a good old-fashioned sports hotspot. 11 TVs, Friday fish fries, and a variety of other specials keeps you coming back again and again. For year-round lunch and dinner in your sports world, turn to Waupaca Pub on Main Street in Waupaca.
Waupaca Mattresses is Waupaca's own, local family-owned and operated go-to for factory direct pricing on furniture, beds, sofas, sectionals, recliners, and so much more, all under one roof and all priced to sell with 40 to 70% off on major brands. Make your house feel like home with a comfortable item with next-day delivery and knowledgeable staff ready to ensure you get the perfect new furniture for your home. These factors combined with great quality products makes Waupaca Mattress the perfect place to find the missing piece for your home. Shop Waupaca Mattresses on Highway. Enjoy Waupaca's finest restaurant. Whether you're in the mood for fresh seafood, juicy steaks, or a full menu of options, come to Simpson's Restaurant in downtown Waupaca for the finest dining experience in town. The food is always made from scratch with fresh ingredients. The atmosphere offers the elegant hometown supper club feel, along with a large outdoor patio. Family
Seems like
night
he
out,
disappeared
dinner
almost,
with
like...
friends, or a private party. No matter what your event, there's always a place for you at Simpson's. An enjoyable dining experience awaits you at Simpson's Restaurant in downtown Waupaca.
45.
Then this is your unmute.
Okay, so am I on mute right now? So... Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody, to Waupaca. We are about a minute and a half from starting the second half. It is 27-7 Luxemburg-Casco. Just a quick recap. Waupaca scored on their first drive. It was a big pass play that opened up a quarterback draw for a touchdown. Luxemburg-Casco, though, has scored 27 unanswered. The running game has been fantastic for the Spartans in the first half. And we'll get ready for the second half in just a moment. Just want to introduce myself. I'm Jack Weber. I am a sophomore, incoming sophomore at UWSP. This is my second broadcast. Did a baseball game a couple weeks ago, first high school football game. Excited to be here in Waupaca and looking forward to a great second half football. And we'll be getting ready in just a few minutes. Luxemburg-Casco will get the ball to start the second half. Waupaca did have some chances in the end, towards the end of the first half, to chip away at the big lead. A missed field goal by Luxemburg-Casco opened up a scoring opportunity for the Comets, but they were not able to capitalize, and they turned it over on downs in Luxemburg-Casco territory.
Get a commercial queued up because it's going to be 3 more minutes. So
we're going to go to a commercial break. We'll be right back on Luxemburg-Casco and Waupaca. You're watching Zaleski Sports.
There's definitely family pride in this. I mean, just thinking back that this business has been built since the late 1800s. My great-great-grandfather, my great-grandfather, my grandfather, and my father all working toward the same goal. There's definitely a lot of pride in that, and you want to make sure that you make the family proud.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the sounds of fall at the Clearwater Harbor Lakefront Restaurant. A scenic and vibrant environment welcomes you to a perfect place to grab a bite to eat, enjoy live music on the dock, or simply take in the beauty of the chain of lakes of Waupaca. The menu is filled with burgers, sandwiches, appetizers, and more, and there's so much more than just a restaurant. With boat cruises and private event options available too. Get your family and friends together and make dinner and experience you're guaranteed to love at Clearwater Harbor on Highway Double Q in Waupaca.
Fletcher's Jewelers is Waupaca's own local jeweler with an exceptional line of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, and a variety of bracelets. As your 4th-generation jeweler, they have the experience you can count on, with an emphasis always on you, the customer. Get the perfect necklace, earrings, or bracelet in gold, sterling silver, or white gold. And you've got the perfect gift for a birthday, anniversary, special occasion, or just because. They carry the top brands and even offer Wisconsin Badger and Packer items. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
Welcome back. We're about a minute away from starting the second half. Sorry. A little quick technical difficulty there. We're about a minute away from starting the second half. As I said before the break, Luxemburg-Casco will receive the second half kickoff. They are leading this game 27-7. And we will be ready in just a moment. Before we start the half, we'd just like to tell you about our friends at Community Insurance. Community Insurance is your independent agency able to shop and compare the best insurance options on your behalf to find the best combination of cost and coverage. If you're looking for a better insurance experience, you'll love doing business with Community Insurance. Insurance isn't the most exciting topic, but it's important. Just like to take a second to thank our cameraman and production. Well, they've been swapping duties, Brendan and Maya. Doing a great job. We're all learning experiences. We're all rookies pretty much, so we're going to do our best and pray to God that we do our best. Riley Waller ready to kick off for the Comets. Looks like we are about ready to start the second half. Waller is ready. And we are underway, and a line drive kick. That is going to roll. That's going to take a good bounce to the... That is going to be returned to near the 30-yard line. That is Aaron... Nope, sorry. That is Ryan Ruthio on the return. All the way to the 29, and that is where Luxemburg-Casco will start the second half on offense.
Spartans have a 1st and 10 from their 29-yard line.
Luxemburg-Casco had a really good offensive half. The run game looked good. The passing game looked good. Next, Ronsman hands it off. And that is Jacob DeGrave. A gain of 3 to the 32, and it's 2nd and 7 for the Spartans. Well, Waupaca really could use a defensive stop to start the second half, gain some momentum, and hopefully translate that into the offensive end. Ronsman ready, and he passes, and that is caught by Ruthio. And Ruthio still going, and he's able to turn and get the first down. Nice gain on 2nd and 7. That's a first down. To about the 42-yard line, a gain of 10 on that play. Ronsman, and he's going to take it, and Ronsman's going to take it himself, running and still going, and he's past the 45. There is a flag down.
Ronsman on the carry. There is a flag on the play.
And looks like it is going to be on Luxemburg-Casco. Talking with the defensive captain. That's holding on the offense. And that'll still be first down. 1st and 20, 10-yard penalty. Cheers of the Waupaca faithful. You can't do that, which you can't. But so it's 1st and 20 at the 33-yard line. Believe it should be the 32, but at the 33-yard line, Ronsman. Snap to Ronsman, hands it off. That is DeGrave, and DeGrave takes to the outside, and DeGrave with a good run on 1st and 20 and a big gain that makes up at least the loss of yardage. About a 10 or 11-yard, 10-yard gain, 2nd and 10. Luxemburg-Casco. Ronsman in the backfield. And snap to Ronsman, rolling out. Throws, and that is going to be caught in... Nice job keeping the feet inside by Braden Schley. Schley? It's probably Schley. That'll be a gain of 7. So 3rd down and 3. Ronsman with DeGrave in the backfield. Comets looking for a stop on 3rd and 3, and they fake it to DeGrave, and there's Ronsman keeping it, and that is a big gain, and he is down all the way to the 30, and they are in Comets territory. at the 30-yard line. Gain of 22. So 1st and 10. That was a great job by Ronsman faking it to DeGrave. It's like we're waiting for the line to get set. And now we're all good to go. DeGrave in the backfield with Ronsman. And Ronsman hands it off to DeGrave, and he is able to be taken down. That is number 34, Aiden Eisentrout on the tackle. And a gain of just 1, and it's 2nd and 9 at the 29 of the Comets. .9:25 left here in the 3rd quarter. And a low snap. Good job by Ronsman to collect, and Ronsman taken off. And Ronsman all the way down inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line. That'll be a 1st down for the Spartans and a gain of about 15 yards. Ronsman has really hurt the Comets defense with that draw play. He's done that a lot today. Great job by Ronsman faking to DeGrave. 1st and down from the 1st and 10 from the 15. Ronsman hands it off to DeGrave, and DeGrave powering forward. A short gain on 1st and 10. Stop was made by number 74, Karsten Geil. 2nd and 6, a gain of 4 to the 11-yard line. You never want to say the game is over, but if Luxemburg-Casco gets a score here, it is going to be a very steep hill. That's a handoff to DeGrave, and he'll power forward for a few to about the 8-yard line. A gain. Down to the 8, a gain of 3 yards. It's been all runs, and it's all been all runs on this play, except one pass. And Rosman keeps it. Rosman to the outside, and Rosman still, he is driven back. And a good tackle, and that's going to bring up a 4th down as the play was made by number 21, Owen Schmidt. A good tackle. And a gain of just 2, and it's going to be 4th and 1. And Luxemburg-Casco is not in a position where it is do or die if they go for it. They could just attempt the field goal. And it looks like we're going to get the measuring crew out to get an exact spot. Come on. Just want to tell you about our friends at Waupaca Mattress. Save over 40 to 70% on major mattress brands with factory direct prices at Waupaca Mattresses. No appointment needed. Just stop in and save on County Road QQ in Waupaca. And they do give Luxemburg-Casco the 1st down. It was very close. So it will be 1st and 10. For the Spartans. 1st and goal, I should say. Rosman hands off. And Rosman keeps. Pardon me, that was the running back Christopher Vanderwielen for the touchdown, and it is 33-7 Luxemburg-Casco. Vanderwielen just powered through that Comet defense. The running game has just been tearing Waupaca apart tonight. And the kick is good by Herlack. And it is 34-7. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching football on Zaleski Sports. Waupaca Comets trail 34-7.
As an athlete, there's one constant that remains the most important aspect of your game: injury prevention. Roberts Physical Therapy now offers the Pineries Running Lab, your one-stop running center focusing on working with runners to prevent injuries and enhance your performance. From running exclusive sports like cross-country and track and field to running inclusive sports like football, basketball, baseball, and soccer, let Roberts Physical Therapy's Pineries Running Lab meet you at the track, your home, or the field and help you prevent injury and keep on running. Call Roberts Physical Therapy with locations in Amherst, Plainfield, and Wisconsin Rapids.
We are back and ready as Luxemburg-Casco set to kick it off. As Herlack and we are ready. Herlack ready with the windup and the kick, and that is going to be fielded at about the 15-yard line. And that is taken by Dakota Thomas, and he's breaking off tackles. And a nice return, and there is some momentum that the Comets need. Almost made the 40 on the return, a good return to start it. And they'll spot him at about the 39-yard line. Did just miss the 40, a gain of about 24 on the return. So here comes Parker Kirchmar and the Comets offense that has really been held in check since that first drive. Led 7-0 to start the game, but it has been Luxemburg-Casco dominating ever since, defensively and offensively. As a little shift, Kirchmar hands it off, and that is number 8, Xavier Pittman, and a good run to start the drive. Gain of about 7 to the 46-yard line, and they are very close to advancing into Luxemburg-Casco territory. 6:50 left here in the third quarter. 34-7 Luxemburg-Casco leading Waupaca on Zaleski Sports Friday Night Football. Beautiful night here in Waupaca. Kirchmar flushed out. Kirchmar on the run, throws, and it is dropped and nearly picked off. That was Xavier Pittman who had that nice run on the last play, and that'll bring up 3rd and 3 for the Comets. Third and 3, and this is a crucial conversion for the Comets. Kirchmar looking, throwing, that is caught. That is number 12, Henry Mao. A good catch and a first down as the Comets advance into Luxemburg-Casco territory. Braden Schley made the tackle. Kirchmar, and that is a handoff to Pittman, and he does not go very far. A short gain on 1st and 10, a gain of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 8. Kirchmar with Pittman in the backfield. Snap to Kirchmar, and he's going to keep it. And Kirchmar with a good run. And Kirchmar take it off. And he will be knocked out inside the 20 of Luxemburg-Casco. A good run on 2nd and 8. A quarterback draw, which has been the story really for both teams. A lot of quarterback draws this evening.
First and 10 for the Comets from the 20.
A gain of 24. Had a little trouble doing the math there in my head. I got to get back to school. Snap to Kirchmar. Kirchmar looking in the end zone, wide open. That is a touchdown. Aaron Wolf makes the catch, and the Comets get their second score of the evening. It's 34-13. Great throw from Kirchmar, and Wolf was left alone. Riley Waller will come on for the extra point. Waller looking to the sidelines.
Sideline popping off. 69 into the game.
Yeah. Looks like they needed to make a substitution. Eric Prelwitz, number 69, and number 78, that is Zach Washburn. So Prelwitz and Washburn hustling in as Waller, here is the extra point, and he is 2 for 2. Comets get a touchdown. Got a long way to go, but they keep pace. 34-14. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
At Auto Select, we have one goal: to be your choice for repair, service, and tires.
We know how important your vehicle is to you. That's why we put your needs first. Our employees are not just well trained to fix your vehicle, they're skilled in providing the very best in customer service and exceeding expectations. Get the trusted service you deserve, as well as free loaner vehicles, 3% Auto Select rewards, and a nationwide warranty at our 11 convenient locations.
At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Welcome back. Comets get a touchdown, make it 34-14. Waller ready to kick it off, and the Spartans ready to receive, and a good kick from Waller. And that will be returned to about, oh, there's a flag down. Ruthio takes it to about near the 30, about the 28-yard line. But we will see what the flag is on the play.
Flag on the play.
Oh, Pittman's helmet fell off.
Xavier Pittman lost his helmet on the play. Talking to, and that is going to be a holding penalty, and that will move the Spartans back, holding on Luxemburg-Casco, and that's good news for the Comets, pinning Luxemburg-Casco deep in their own territory. Well, if Waupaca has any chance to get back in this game, they need a turnover on this drive or hold the Luxemburg-Casco right where they are. So even if Luxemburg-Casco does not score on this drive, they advance the ball, you're just taking more time off the clock. Ronsman. Moving up, might be changing the play at the line. Ronsman. Snap to Ronsman, hands it off, and oh, a fake handoff, and oh, Rufio met right in the backfield. Owen Schmidt with a titanic hit. A loss of 2, 2nd and 12 at the 19. What a play by Schmidt. Rufio was met immediately. He had no chance of getting past Owen Schmidt. Great play. Ronsman fakes it to DeGrave, and Ronsman takes off, and a short gain. Gain of 5, 3rd and 7 to the 16-yard line. No. Excuse me.
This would be a big stop right here.
To the 23, I apologize. It's as 3rd and 7, Ronsman looking deep. He's got a man. Ruthio dropped it off his hands. Ruthio had a chance at it. It was a decently placed throw from Ronsman. Ruthio just could not hang on to it, and it is 4th down. And as I said before, it is a 4th down and a good stop from the Comets. And a touchdown here could definitely change the momentum of this game. As Jason Zaleski said before the game on Twitter, please let us know, why is Waupaca called the Comets? I am very interested to actually know. I'm sure there is a story behind. Our cameraman Brendan is looking up to see if maybe they were called the Blue Jays before. If you want to maybe correct him or give a kudos to him for doing some research, please feel free. Luxemburg-Casco ready to punt it. Assuming that was Herlack punted, and that'll be fielded by Trebekowski, and that'll be 1st and 10 with actually good field position for the Comets.
Okay, that's Menasha.
Yes, that was Menasha, who still are the Blue Jays. Alumni of my grandmother and a lot of other people who... But Brendan is doing some internet research. Maybe we can find the answer to this question before the broadcast is over. So a big possession coming up for Waupaca. Last possession was a big one, too, to get a touchdown, but this is an even bigger one. Kirchmar keeps it, and Kirchmar, and he lost the football. I think they're going to roll him down. I do believe that Waupaca recovered regardless, but do believe they blew him down. Yes, he was ruled down before the ball came loose. So it'll be 2nd and 5, a gain of 5 at the 49-yard line of Luxemburg-Casco. Kirchmar with Pittman in the backfield. Snap to Kirchmar. Kirchmar throws a low throw, and that is incomplete. And it'll be 3rd and 5. Pass intended for Henry Mao.
Pass is incomplete. 3rd down.
3rd and 5. Kirchmar, snap to Kirchmar. Kirchmar rolling back. Kirchmar throws, and it's caught by Owen Schmidt, and he is inside the 20-yard line. What a catch by Schmidt. Almost looked like a disaster play. Schmidt reached up and made a great catch. And the Comets are in business. Down to the 19-yard line. Wow. What a throw and what a catch. It is a gain of 30. Kirchmar with Pittman in the backfield. Snap to Kirchmar. Kirchmar rolling back. Throws, and that is caught by Dakota Thomas, and Thomas is in! Touchdown, Comets! And we got a ball game, folks. It is 34-19. Comets are not backing down. What a great play design.
I still cannot find an answer. Their middle
30.
school, they were called the Panthers. I don't know if they changed their name to Comets.
Riley Waller on to attempt the extra point. He is 2 for 2. And he has got a hat trick. It is 34-21. And folks, we have a game. 34-21, Luxemburg-Casco. You're watching Comets football on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Yeah. Welcome back. Riley Waller set to kick it off. 34-21. We got a great game going on right now. The Comets have found a new mindset here in the second half. They scored 2 touchdowns on 2 drives. Waller with a good kick, and that'll be Ruthio on the return. And Ruthio bouncing it outside, and Ruthio still going. Ruthio past midfield, and he is finally taken down as Riley Waller, the kicker, had to make the tackle. So if you're Waupaca, the momentum you have, that is not the way you want to start a drive. A good return by Ruthio as he takes it into Waupaca territory. So 1st and 10 at the 45 of Waupaca. We've talked about it. Luxemburg-Casco is a very, very good football team. 11-1 last year. 34-21. Snap to Ronsman. Hands it off. And that is Christopher Vanderwielen, who has a touchdown tonight with a good gain to start it. The drive actually started at the 44, not the 45. Moved it a yard forward. Gain of 8. The 36 of Waupaca. Just a little under 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Ronsman keeps it himself. Ronsman bouncing it to the outside. Ronsman is going to have a first down, and he'll take it inside the 30. First down for the Spartans. A gain of 7. Ronsman hands it off, and that is Vanderwielen, and took a big hit, but he's able to power forward. You know, it is summertime, and there's no better time to start thinking about maybe fixing up your countertops. Stone Innovations. Get your next countertop, island, or stone wall from Stone Innovations. They specialize in the fabrication, design, and installation of such a great variety of stone products. For residential, commercial, or public structures, look to Stone Innovations at stoneinnovations.net. Repeat, stoneinnovations.net. Max Ronsman hands it off to Vanderweel. Oh, he is met and thrown down. My goodness. That was number 56, Cullen Friedrich, a 195-10 junior, and he just met Vanderweel and drove him down. And it looks like Luxemburg-Casco is going to take this to the end of the half, the end of the quarter, I should say. We're not that far yet. 3rd and 8 from the 27. Luxemburg-Casco driving. After 3 quarters, it is Luxemburg-Casco 34, Waupaca 21. You're watching Zaleski Sports, high school football.
Waupaca Grill and Pub is your destination for delicious. Find plenty of TVs filled with today's sports, along with an updated menu featuring a great variety of burgers, sandwiches, wraps, paired with choice of straight cut, waffle, sweet potato fries, and pub ollies. Waupaca Pub is everything you've come to expect from a good old-fashioned sports hotspot. 11 TVs, Friday fish fries, and a variety of other specials keeps you coming back again and again. For year-round lunch and dinner in your sports world, turn to Waupaca Pub on Main Street in Waupaca.
Welcome back. Start of the 4th quarter, 34-21 Luxemburg-Casco. Spartans driving at the 27-yard line. It is 3rd and 8. If you're Waupaca, you want to try to stop them, hold them to a field goal. Xavier Pitt. Ronsman keeps it. Ronsman, there's a flag down. Ronsman very close to the first down. Might be a yard short. Yard and a half short, maybe. There is a flag, and it most likely might be holding on the Luxemburg-Casco offense, but we will see. Well, whatever Coach Bennett Hansen said, and holding on Luxemburg-Casco, and be a 10-yard penalty. Whatever Coach Bennett Hansen said to the Comets in the first at halftime, it has worked. The Comets have looked like a completely different team. They have been moving the ball well. No. Great thing about sports is you never feel like you're out of it until the very end. That's a great mindset to have, and it looks like the Comets do have that mindset. And as Jason said in the first half, a lot of these kids are playing their very first varsity game. It's very easy to do it in practice, but it's a lot different when you have people watching, when I'm sure they probably don't like it when people are commentating on them. You know, it's a completely different experience. 3rd and 26 from the 41. Big play. And I think we have a false start. And that'll be another false start penalty on the Spartans. There's some movement before the line. And that will just stall this drive even more. And any talk about maybe getting a field goal is pretty much out the door. They are well out of field goal range. Unless they somehow have Gary Anderson or Ryan Longwell or, you know, Adam Vinatieri. Even they. The 41. And it's another false start, another penalty. My goodness. What is going on with the Spartans? May have repealed that last penalty. I'm not. This crowd has been very reinvigorated in this second half. It has been a tale of two halves so far. It was a dominant first half from Luxemburg-Casco, and they started off the touchdown drive, which is actually looming very large. You're talking about a one-score game if that first touchdown drive from Luxemburg-Casco did not happen. It's big chance here for the Comets. 11:20 left here in the 4th quarter. Ronsman takes it. Ronsman. And Ronsman is going to be taken down. That is going to be a sack. I believe that was Trace Hansen who made the play. And I'm sure this will come as a big shock to many viewers, but the punting unit is out for the Luxemburg-Casco Spartans as Herlack set to punt it away. And that is a high punt. Very good punt and a fair catch called at about the 20-yard line from Parker Kirchmar, the quarterback, actually, who fielded that fair catch. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, 34-21 Luxemburg-Casco.
Enjoy Waupaca's finest restaurant. Whether you're in the mood for fresh seafood, juicy steaks, or a full menu of options, come to Simpson's Restaurant in downtown Waupaca for the finest dining experience in town. The food is always made from scratch with fresh ingredients. The atmosphere offers the elegant hometown supper club feel, along with a large outdoor patio, family night out, meeting up with friends, or a private party. No matter what your event, there's always a place for you.
Sorry about that. Kirchmar keeps it himself, and he is smothered. Sorry about that. Thought we had a little more time. Comets were raring to go. Each team still has 3 timeouts. Kirchmar did not get anything on that play, so it is 2nd and 10, still at the 20-yard line. And we have just reached the 10-minute mark. Kirchmar throws, and he's picked off! Intercepted! And that is going to be taken to about the 1. I don't think he got the touchdown. That is intercepted by Trace Schoenebeck, a 6'2 junior who jumped right in front, read that route perfectly, and a costly turnover for the Comets. He threw it right to him. Kirchmar was pressured. Didn't have a lot of time to get rid of that ball. And it is going to be 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. That is killer for the Comets. Just when you thought they had some momentum. Ronsman with Vanderwielen in the backfield. And they hand it off to Vanderwielen, and he is going to just coast in for the touchdown. And Luxemburg-Casco takes advantage of the interception. 1 play, 1 score, and it is 40-21 Spartans. A huge momentum swing. Momentum was in favor of Waupaca. They scored 2 touchdowns, got a stop. Herlack will come on to attempt the extra point. Has missed an extra point tonight. Oh, they're going for 2. Here's Ronsman. Hands it off. Vanderwielen, and he is short. He did not get it. So they hold them on a 2-point conversion. So just 6 points on that drive. 40-21. Luxemburg-Casco. Or are they... We have the refs getting together. I think they're... And it's still no good. Just some referees conferring. We're going to take a quick break. 40-21 Spartans. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Waupaca Mattresses is Waupaca's own local family owned and operated go-to for factory direct pricing on furniture, beds, sofas, sectionals, recliners, and so much more, all under one roof and all priced to sell with 40 to 70% off on major brands. Make your house feel like home with a comfortable item with next day delivery and knowledgeable staff ready to ensure you get the perfect new furniture for your home. These factors combined with great quality products makes Waupaca Mattress the perfect place to find the missing piece for your home. Shop Waupaca Mattresses on Highway Double Q in Waupaca.
Welcome back to Waupaca. Luxemburg-Casco just scored 40-21. Just want to take a moment to talk to you about Whitetail Properties. If you're looking for hunting or recreational property, just call Brian Rush with Whitetail Properties. 715-213-4468. Again, that number is 715-213-4468. And we are ready for the kickoff. That is Trace Schonebeck with a good kick, and that'll be fielded just inside the 5. And that is going to be Dakota Thomas, who is gobbled up just past the 20-yard line, and that is where the Comets will start in a very crucial offensive drive. So the momentum has shifted greatly after that interception. Rustic Redefined provides a boutique shopping experience and unique and affordable clothing and accessories to fit your individual style. Shop Rustic Redefined on 8th Street in Wisconsin Rapids. Again, that store is Rustic Redefined in Wisconsin Rapids on 8th Street. I could definitely go for a makeover, you know, change my look. Who am I kidding? I dress awesome, you know. Here is Kirchmar. Kirchmar rolling out. And he is being chased, and Kirchmar does a good job to get out of that. Throws deep downfield, and it is broken up and almost picked off.
Kirchmar's pass is incomplete. Second down and 10.
That was a combination of Trace Schonebeck, Max Ronsman, and Ryan Ruthio breaking up, and it looks like we have an injured player. That is number 2, Andre Hendricks. And it looks like we are going to take an injury timeout. And you're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports. We'll be right back. Oh.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
I also just wanted to talk about what I said when I was muted. Rustic Redefined provides a boutique shopping experience with unique and affordable clothing and accessories to fit your individual style. Shop Rustic Redefined on 8th Street in Wisconsin Rapids. Again, that is Rustic Redefined on 8th Street in Wisconsin Rapids. Kirchmar is going to keep it. Kirchmar, and he will get a short gain on 2nd and 10. I do apologize for being muted. I did not realize that until a commercial break, so it was too late, but it is a short gain of 3. So 3rd and 7 coming up for the Comets. 8:40 left here in the fourth quarter. 40-21 Luxemburg-Casco. That was Andre Hendricks who was injured. is able to get himself up, and Kirchmar's going to keep it. Kirchmar, big run, Kirchmar, and he'll be taken down. Plenty for the first down. A big pickup for the Comets. 1st and 10, near the 40-yard line. Gain of 14. Ball is spotted right at the 40-yard line. It's been a good effort from the Comets tonight, but Luxemburg-Casco is a great team. As here's Kirchmar throwing, the pass is caught by Henry Mao, and he is met immediately. Might have gotten a yard, maybe 2. Just a gain of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 9 from the 41 for the Comets. This is a great facility Waupaca has. Beautiful field, nice track. Nice complex for the good students of Waupaca High School. 2nd and 9 from the 41. Snap to Kirchmar. Kirchmar rolling back. Kirchmar going to air it out deep downfield. He's got a man down there. And oh, it was tipped and almost caught by Owen Schmidt. Schmidt was delayed about an extra second. Had he had a little more time, he might have been able to recollect himself and gather that tipped ball. And he probably would have had a walk-in touchdown had he made that catch. Maybe. Luxemburg-Casco has done a good job limiting those deep downfield passes ever since that first drive. Kirchmar. Now he's going to air that one deep, and that is picked off. 2nd interception thrown by Kirchmar. And that one really hurts for the Comets. I believe that was Vanderwielen. We also want to thank Heartland Farms. Heartland Farms is a 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm producing many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. They are currently the cream of the crop in the potato farming business. Learn more at Heartland Farm. That's Heartland Farm. Heartland.farm, I apologize. Whenever when they say cream of the crop, I think of Jump Around by House of Pain. Nay. Handoff, that was Vanderwielen, a short gain. Sorry, that was Jacob DeGrave. Vanderwielen has been in running back for the past couple series. DeGrave started the half at running back. He picked up a yard. It is 2nd and 9 at the 31. Ronsman hands it off to DeGrave, and DeGrave bouncing off tackles, gets some blocks, and DeGrave past the 45 to about the 47-yard line. A big pickup. Gain of, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Spartans. A gain of 15 yards at the 46-yard line. That was a good run by DeGrave. Just powering forward. Just under 6 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. 40-21 Luxemburg-Casco. And Ronsman's going to keep it. And that is a big run. And Ronsman taken down near the 25. A big play, a big run. As Luxemburg-Casco just keeps on outflanking Waupaca and just wearing them out with the running game. It has been to about the 28. Had a very good student section here tonight from Waupaca. Always great to see people coming out and supporting local teams, their high school. Officials have done a great job tonight. Always done very well by these officials in the WIAA. Ronsman's going to keep it. He's going to keep it himself. Ronsman bouncing to the outside, and he's going to have a first down, and he is down near the 15-yard line. Ronsman has been killing the Comets with those quarterback draw plays tonight, and he's done a very good job. Great quarterback. Definitely has the making of a... Definitely looks like he is a track runner. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. I don't know, but he definitely has the makeup of a track runner. Here's Ronsman, hands it off to DeGrave. DeGrave busting free, and DeGrave still going. And DeGrave carries the pile, and he is in for the touchdown. Wow. Impressive run by DeGrave, and Luxemburg-Casco now just pulling away. It's 46-21. And this looks like the Spartans are going to kick the extra point. They went for 2 last time, so Herlack will come on. He has missed an extra point tonight. This time they actually are kicking. And here's Herlack, and the kick is good, and it is 47-21 Luxemburg-Casco. We're going to take a break. Comets will get the ball. We come back. It's 47-21 Luxemburg-Casco. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
There's definitely family pride in this. I mean, just thinking back that this business has been built since the late 1800s. My great-great-grandfather, my great-grandfather, my grandfather, and my father all working toward the same goal.
Okay, good. I did all the
there's
ads.
Definitely a lot of pride in that, and you want to make sure that you make the family proud.
It is muted.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the sounds of fall at the Clearwater Harbor Lakefront Restaurant. A scenic and vibrant environment welcomes you to a perfect place to grab a bite to eat, enjoy live music on the dock, or simply take in the beauty of the chain of lakes of Waupaca. The menu is filled with burgers, sandwiches, appetizers, and more, and there's so much more than just a restaurant. With boat cruises and private event options available too. Get your family and friends together and make dinner an experience you're guaranteed to love at Clearwater Harbor on Highway Double Q in Waupaca.
Welcome back, 47-21 Luxemburg-Casco. As Comets ready to get the ball back with just 4:40 left. The momentum looked like it was changing in the Comets' favor to start the half, but the Luxembourg responded with 2 interceptions on the last 2 drives, which both resulted in scores. Trey Schonebeck will kick it off, and that is a good kick. And that will be fielded by Comets. That is Andre Hendricks, who was injured on the last possession. Turns the ball, and that'll be 1st and 10 for the Comets. Excuse me. Apologize for the commercial break if you guys heard me talking. I thought my system was on mute, but obviously we've been having some technical difficulties, so apologize for that. 1st down and 10 at the 21 of Waupaca. 47-21 Spartans. Just a little over 4.5 minutes left in this one. And Kirchmar. And Kirchmar is going to go down, and he is sacked. He is thrown down to the ground by number 62, Ryland Day. And the clock continues to run. All the way down back to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 25. Loss of 15 on that play. Here is Kirchmar. And Kirchmar handed that off to, I believe that was Pittman. And he was met right at the line. And now Kirchmar is slow to get up. We had an injured player on the last series. That was Andre Hendricks. And we're going to take an injury timeout real quick. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Fletcher's Jewelers is Waupaca's own local jeweler with an exceptional line of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, and a variety of bracelets. As your 4th-generation jeweler, they have the experience you can count on, with an emphasis always on you, the customer. Get the perfect necklace, earrings, or bracelet in gold, sterling silver, or white gold. And you've got the perfect gift for a birthday, anniversary, special occasion, or just because. They carry the top brands and even offer Wisconsin Badger and Packer items. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
There's a good sight. Kirchmar being able to get off the field. Was holding his hand. Football just being so physical, it's just sometimes you just get hit hard and your body just reacts to it weird. 3rd and 27 from the 8-yard line. And that is going to be kept for a short gain. And that'll bring up 4th and very, very long, with just a little over 3 minutes left here in the game. So bring the punting unit on. And that is a short punt. Whoa. That is just, and that's actually going to take a comet bounce to about the 37-yard line. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, 47-21 Spartans. Welcome back. 47-21. And the new quarterback for the Spartans, that's Landon Durain, and a short pass play that is caught by number 5, Brady Massey. We're approaching 2 minutes here. There are some good notes for the Comets. They had 2 very good-looking drives to start the half, so Coach Hansen will have some good feedback for his players as they get ready for next week. Second and 6 from the 34 of Waupaca. As Durain hands it off, and that is number 22, Sam Schultz, with a great run, big gain, and the Spartans driving again with just a little under 2 minutes left to play. There is a flag on the play. It looks like this is going to come back. It was a good run by Schultz. I do have a wall blocking my view, so I was more focused on trying to see where the runner was going. And I missed the flag. Second at 17. From the 46.
Second down the ball.
Duren with Schultz in the backfield. And they hand it off to Schultz, and Schultz with a short gain. And I'll bring up third down. Takes it to about the 41. No. 43. No. Yeah, 43. Third and 14. Third and 14, and they hand it off, and that is Schultz, and he's got a big lane, and he's going to get the first down, or very close at least. Schultz down inside the 25. It looks like he is just going to be just short of the first down. As the sounds of Chicago's 25 or 6-4 fill the ballpark as the game is about to come to a close, as the Spartans will win this one. Duren, and they're going to call a timeout. As Luxemburg-Casco will call the first timeout of the half. Neither team has called a timeout yet. With just 20 seconds left. We're going to take a quick break. 47-21 Spartans.
As an athlete, there's one constant that remains the most important aspect of your game: injury prevention. Roberts Physical Therapy now offers the Pineries Running Lab, your one-stop running center focusing on working with runners to prevent injuries and enhance your performance. From running exclusive sports like cross-country and track and field to running inclusive sports like football, basketball, baseball, and soccer, let Roberts Physical Therapy's Pineries Running Lab meet you at the track, your home, or the field and help you prevent injury and keep on running. Call Roberts Physical Therapy with locations in Amherst, Plainfield, and Wisconsin Rapids.
Welcome back. Duren, I don't know if he's just going to take a knee or are they going to run a final play. They hand it off to Schultz, and he's met at the line, and I think he may have just enough for the first down, which will stop the clock with just 12 seconds left to play. As we come to the close of the game, I just want to thank our game day sponsors, Hasten Furniture and AJ Holly and Sons Funeral. And this is going to be a turnover on downs, so the Comets will get the ball. Most likely take a knee or just run the clock out with one more play. Very impressive offensive showing from the Spartans tonight. And the Comets had some good drives, had some good plays that just came up short tonight. So don't forget to tune in to the Nasonville Dairy post-game show that's coming up next. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. As you're going to just take a knee, and that will put this one to bed as an impressive win for the Luxemburg-Casco Spartans on the road. A very good played game by both teams. Luxemburg-Casco wins it 47-21. As a reminder, please stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. We'll be right after this. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports. play that.
If you lose direction,
You want to play the Nasonville Dairy one?
grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you. Say no. One man band. Follow your dreams.
Those interceptions. Kill them.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in central Wisconsin.
Yeah, I'll thank them. You want me to thank them too? Sure. Okay. How do you guys say your last names? Ratzloff. 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 Rats. Okay. Rats. Sounds good.
Nasonville Dairy,
that's a long
family-owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10. NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy, and we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only central Wisconsin but in the United States marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day.
You also played that. You played that interview with him at the end.
We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Flor, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Well, there's plenty of work to do.
And then when you make the big time?
Welcome back to the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. So, we're just going to break it down a bit. So, the big story tonight, I felt like, was the quarterback draw plays. Luxemburg-Casco made so many great gains with those plays, and Waupaca just had trouble responding to it. Max Ronsman just outflanked Waupaca on about every chance he got with those plays. The run game just overpowered the Comets. But the Comets did have some flashes of good drives. They had two very good drives to start the half. Almost made it a pretty good game. But Luxemburg-Casco, a very talented team, and it was just too much for the Comets to overcome with a huge deficit to start the game. And it was just too much. I also want to thank tonight Maya Vizers and Brendan Ratzloff, my most talented camera and production team. We are all from UWSP. Maya starting her freshman year. Brendan is a junior, and I am a sophomore, and we're getting excited and to start a brand new year at UWSP. So with that, thank you everyone for tuning in. Don't forget to tune in next week as Waupaca will travel to Fox Valley Lutheran to take on the Foxes. I'll be calling that one, so you'll be hearing me next week. And with that, we wish you a great night, and thanks for watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.